welcome into my channel Learn Tech Philo. So today I want to train on how you can create a full screen overlay menu. So we'll have something like this at the end. So whereby we'll have something of this sort. When you click on that menu, it will open this. This is a menu which are centered. Then you can click here and close. Right, now to do that, you'll just need to come back to your Visual Studio Code or any other text editor that you are using, and then we'll use HTML, CSS, and some part of JavaScript. Alright, now first of all we need to create a dev class, and we can call it overlay. Good. Then we'll also to create another dev class which is overlay content. Then we'll have now to create another links in between there, whereby you'll have this is now, first of all you can have home. This is home. Then we can paste all this. We can copy paste all this, and then we can have several content menu, whereby we'll have the second one. We can call it, let's say about. Then we'll also another one which is programs. Then we'll also have conduct. Right, we'll also have conduct. Now at that point we can just view our good. Now we'll have something of this sort, whereby we'll have about, programs, and conduct. Now the other thing to do at that point now is now to add or to style this one, or we can first style the overlay. We can style the overlay. We copy that, and then we'll also come in between here where you'll add your CSS. Where you'll add your CSS. Now you'll have this is style. This is style now. Then you'll have this is overlay. We can have the height set to, which is set to 100%. You can also have the width, which is set to 0. We can have the position. The position is fixed. The position is fixed now. Good. Then we'll also have the Z index, which is set to 1. Then we'll also have something else which is top. Now the position at the top, it will be 0. It will be at 0. Then we'll also have the at the left, it will be also 0. Okay, the next one we'll have the background color. The background color we can RGB, we can set it to, let's just set it to okay. So we'll have something of that sort. Then finally here we'll have now the overflow X. We'll have hidden. It will be hidden. And then we'll also have, now at that point, let's leave it at that point. It just come back here, and you can click and refresh. Okay, it has disappeared because the color of the knee is the same as the color you've inserted over there. And then we'll have now to add some JavaScript. Now you'll come here in between here before you'll add a certain ID. Then you can call it my nav. Alright, so that's an ID. It will help us in doing some part of JavaScript. Now before your overlay content, now you'll add now your Okay, JavaScript void. At this point now you insert JavaScript like void, and then this one is to prevent any side effect that may be caused then by the when you insert web page or web content, you continue inserting the HTML file or HTML elements. All right, now after that, this is now you insert a class. You can insert a class and call it class btn. Now this is class btn, which will be used for closing. Now then the other one will now use, okay, at that point you can insert now times. Now the times now is used for closing. The times is used for closing. Now at that point, now you can also after now the at this point now, after you the whole content now, after the whole content now, you can have now the open button, whereby you insert it in form of a span class, and then span, then you can call it, this is span, and then at this point now you'll have now your menu, whereby it will be inserted in form of a code, which is 76. Okay, as we learned about this in HTML, so this one is just used for inserting the menu in form of a entity. All right, now this is now the HTML, this is now the menu. All right, now at this point now you can just insert the on click, which is now we want to write, now insert some JavaScript there or a function on click, then it will be open menu or open nav. Okay, good, let's write it open. This is open now, open nav, and then we'll close at that point. Then so this is a symbol function. This is a symbol function. Then we can also style the menu, whereby we'll have the style. Can style the menu. Let's style the menu, whereby we'll have this. Then the font size we can set it to that 3 pixel. You can also have the cursor, which is pointer, and then we'll have to close at that point. Good. Okay, this is now, we'll have to close at that point. Then we remove this and there, so you can see that on click is removed. So this is on click, and then it will be that way. Now we have styled the menu, and now we want to insert now on click on the other one here. After now the class btn, now we'll have now on click. When you click on that button, what happens? So on click, we can say that close nav. Okay, so this is close nav, and then that's just a symbol function. This is now a symbol function. After that now you'll just need to insert now a symbol JavaScript here, whereby you'll add a script, then you'll need now to to add a function. This is a function, then you can open nav, then you'll have now, this is what you'll have now to insert braces, whereby you'll have document dot get element by id, then we'll have now this is what my nav. Now the ID we have inserted here, my nav. Alright, now after that you need to click on the style, then the width. Now we want to insert the width when you click on the open nav. Now this one will be, when this will be now, will be set to 100%, will be set to 100%, and then we'll insert a semicolon at that point, and then after that you'll need now to insert the close nav, whereby you just need to change this. This is now the close nav, so this is the close nav, and then the width will change to 0. All right, will change to 0. Now if you go back to here and you click on refresh, you see now when you click here it opens, when you click here it closes. Now you see the links are here. Now when you click here it opens, when you click here it closes. Now you see, now to enable it open smoothly, you'll need now to add a transition at this point. You need now to add a transition at this point, whereby we'll set it to something like 0.5 seconds. Now let's refresh and see. So you click here, you see now it opens now smoothly. You click here, it closes. You see, now after that we have styled now the we have enabled JavaScript, and now you can see that it opens smoothly. Now you just need to style the content and also the links over there. Now the next part we'll need to do, this is what will come here to this class. Now this is the class we want to style now, the class. Then you just come here to your CSS part, and then you click here and you start styling, whereby you need to write the position. The position will be relative. The position will be relative, and then we'll also have to top will be set to, okay, sorry, this is top will be set to 25%, and then we'll also have width, which is set to the width will be set to 100%. Sorry, this is 100%. Then we'll also have to set the text align. Now the content will be arranged at the center. The content will be arranged at the center. Now this one is at the center. All right. Now after that we'll have the margin top. Now the distance from the top, and now margin top, whereby you'll see that we'll set it to now the will be set to 10 pixel. Now you just come back here and you click and refresh. So now your content now comes at the center at this point now, and then you see now this one you can click and close there. Now after that you just need to style the overlay. Now the overlay content on the overlay content now links. Now this is now this point, this is now what we are styling. Now we want to style now the links. Now how will they appear now? Good. The overlay content, the padding will be this is 8 pixel. We'll have now the text decoration. Now the likes of underlining, the dashed, and also overline, so we say none. Okay, now we'll have also the font size, the size of the characters. Now this will be, the size will be 30 pixel. You can set it to that pixel, and then we'll also have the color, which will be set to we can set it to that color, which is some black, and then we'll also have display. Now it will be displayed in form of a half block. in the form of a block. Now you can just come back here and you refresh. When you click here and then you see now it is displayed in the form of a block, and then you can see some padding. So good. After that, you just need to style when now a mouse is brought near or is brought over the links. Now the offer, okay, offer, then offering, and then okay, sorry for this, this is not, this is now offer. The color now changes to the color. You can change the color to something like white. You can change the color to white. You can also change the background to something like, you can change the background color to, which is black, something of that sort. Then see, now let's click and refresh. See, when you bring the mouse over here, you see now the background color is changing, and also the color of the links are changing. Now the last part, so when you're doing these things, you can just style the way you wish, and according to your specification. And then we'll also need now to lastly now style the clause btn. Now this is now okay, it is in between here, whereby we need now to style this is clause btn. Now the clause btn is this, now this class name here you've inserted here. You see now when you click here, or let me show you, when you come back to your browser here and then you click here at this point, you see now the close button is at this point. We can just place it at the other hinge by just styling it at this point, and then we can insert now the position. The position will be absolute. The position will be absolute, and then we'll also insert the top. The top will be 20 pixel, and then we'll also have to insert at right. Now it will be at the right side, whereby the right side will be 45 pixel. Okay, good. And then lastly, we can just change the font size of it. Font size to something like, I just set it to something like 60 pixel. And then also the color which will be to yeah. Okay, we can insert that color, and then we'll also at that point, and then you see now when you come back here and click refresh, then you click here, then it opens. You see now the color has changed now, and also it comes to the other side, but we have an underlining there. So to change that or to remove that underlining, you just come back here, and then you can say that test decoration, you say it's none. Right, let's come back now and see now there is no underlining now, and now you have created your now full screen overlay menu, which now opens from the right to the left. As this example, now it opens from the left, and now you can insert your content over here when you're creating your website. Now you see that this is a good menu that you can create for your website when you're creating your website. See now it opens smoothly. You can just tell it the way you want it to appear, and then with that you'll be able now to create a very beautiful overlay full screen menu. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to subscribe, like, and share, and then let's meet in our next video.